There is a Buddha here in the main temple with a swastika. A mother is walking with her little daughter, maybe 2 years old, on a leash. For real, like a dog. Since Shanghai is the cultural and financial center of China and an important seaport, a lot of people mistakenly believe that it is the capital, but not Beijing. But what's undeniable is that Shanghai is a vibrant and energetic city with plenty of landmarks that I have already started telling you about in the last episode. There I touched upon the districts, general information, transport system, and even shopping. My name is Yuyuan. You're watching SMAP's TV channel, where I travel around countries and cities, immerse myself in local life, culture, and history, visit local landmarks, and try to find the perfect city to live in. Today we continue our walk around Shanghai. In the last video, I tried to make a more general introductory release. This one will be more specific, and I promise Chinese gardens and temples. I want to start with old Shanghai. This is an old Shanghai street, and that's what it's called, Old Street. This is where you can see Shanghai how it was in ancient times. Except now it's all amazingly illuminated. You can see that some parts have not been restored, but soon all this beauty will increase in size. Now Shanghai Old Street stretches for almost a kilometer. At its beginning and end there are traditional Chinese gates. You definitely won't miss them. It is believed that this street has existed here since the Ming Dynasty, the period of 1368 to 1644. And Qing from 1644 to 1912. Why here? There is the river Huangpu nearby, I talked about it in the last episode. All the goods were transported by river, and Old Street was a vital commercial center during the Qing Dynasty and early Republic of China, connecting the city's coastal area with its interior territory. Buildings in traditional Chinese style are standing along the street. They have whitewashed walls, grey tiled roofs, wooden doors, carved windows, and elegant courtyards. Thus we can see the architectural style that was prevalent in Shanghai several centuries ago. Throughout its history, the site has been an active commercial hub with markets, shops, and stalls selling silk, tea, calligraphy brushes, traditional Chinese medicines, and different handcrafted goods. And you know what? You can buy all of this here even today. But wait, Mr. Yermev, you might tell me, we don't want to wander around these markets, doing shopping and all that, we don't need this. Not so fast, friends. Behold the garden. Yeah, the Yuyuan Garden is here. Its name literally translates as Garden of Happiness or Garden of Rest. But some of the less rosy moments in history are associated with this garden. The first owner of the garden was the former provincial treasurer during the Ming Dynasty, Pan Yunduan. He created it for his elderly father. The garden was supposed to resemble the imperial garden in Beijing. But Yunduan's father never lived to see the construction complete. The construction of this garden began almost 500 years ago, so go and see it. I have no relations with the management of the garden, I just recommend it because it is beautiful and historical. What about the owner of the garden? He went bankrupt and later his children sold it all together to merchants. Then the garden was included in the temple of patron deity of the city. In the 19th century, the garden was used as a palace to prepare an uprising against the French concessionaires. I guess the gardener is the revolutionary. The garden also suffered during the Opium Wars. It was heavily damaged then and restored in 1956. So what is its present condition? Pang Yunduan would be happy. The garden consists of 6 different parts, connected by passages, decorative walls, galleries, and special areas. The whole structure is built in a way to properly flow the qi energy, the vital energy. The Chinese traditionally treat qi with great respect and reverence, seeing it as the foundation of life and health. Maybe you've seen it in movies when Chinese people stand and slowly wave their arms. These are practices called Qigong and Tai Chi, aimed to develop and balance qi in the body with the purpose of improving health, longevity, and spiritual development. It is believed that ideas about qi have been developing for thousands of years, starting back in the Yellow Emperor times, approximately 2600 BC. He's often referred to as the founder of Chinese civilization and medicine. Within the garden, there is a rock garden with the largest rock 14 meters in height. A centerpiece is the exquisite jade rock, a stone of unusual shape weighing 5 tons. There is a local legend that the stone was first discovered 1,000 years ago and for some time was a stone in the collection of Emperor Huaizong of the Song dynasty. I don't know, dear experts, maybe I missed something, fell behind the times, and China is now ahead of the whole world. I'm seeing it for the first time. A mother is walking with her little daughter, maybe 2 years old, on a leash. That is, they really walk their daughter on a leash, like a dog. Truly, I've never seen children being walked on a leash. Let's dig deeper. Since we're in the garden, let's dig down to the bamboo. You all know what this plant is, but did you know that there are more than 100 species of this plant? It is like with tangerines. Name me the country that is the producer of them. You'll probably say Morocco, Egypt, Brazil, or Spain. No, dear listeners, it's China. Same with bamboo. It grows throughout China and, as I've said, has more than 100 species. Bamboo grows in any weather conditions and can reach up to 40 meters high, and it is said that if you sit and look at the bamboo, you can see it grow. I haven't done that myself, but it can grow by a meter in a day. And of course, the Chinese ascribe special importance to this plant. Bamboo is a symbol of fortitude, longevity, spirituality, and happiness. Bamboo has been part of Chinese culture for several thousand years. In China, there is a concept of 4 gentlemen. Bamboo is one of them. What are the other 3? Orchid, plum, and chrysanthemum. These plants represent the 4 seasons. Bamboo is tied to Confucianism, and it is considered that a person should be like it. Resilient, strong, and with strong roots, standing firmly on the ground. Bamboo is a universal tool in China. Weapons were made from it, houses were built, it was used as a scaffolding. Moreover, in architecture, bamboo was used as early as the Shang dynasty 3,000 years ago. Around that time, an irrigation system and the first water supply system were invented, for which bamboo stems were used. Back then, the Chinese found a way to make tiles and roofing tiles made from flattened and woven bamboo strips. This technique is still in use to this day in construction of traditional Chinese houses. 134 kilometers from Shanghai, in the city of Yuyuan, there is a building of the Shanghai Architecture Bureau Monarchy. It is made of bamboo and is also surrounded by bamboo, fitting perfectly into nature. Bamboo is given as souvenir that brings luck, success, and wealth. But there are rules. It should be given in sets of 2, 3, 5, 6, or 9 pieces. 4 is not given. This number is feared due to its sounding similar to the word death. 9 stems is the best number, since 9 as a whole represents the highest level of luck, abundance, and prosperity. It is also believed to bring good energy to home or work. The other numbers also have their meaning. If you want to wish a person love, give 2 stamps, health 3, wealth 5, luck and prosperity 6. The Chinese are generally superstitious people and used to be very religious. Nowadays, there are more and more atheists among the Chinese, and so we have smoothly approached religion and temples. Friends, I am now in the center of the Jade Buddha temple, and what can we find here? Turns out, a very fascinating thing. There is a Buddha here in the main temple with a swastika on his chest. If you're familiar with Buddhism and the symbol, this will be nothing new for you, but if you are not, you will most likely find it surprising. How is it possible for a Buddha to have a swastika on his chest, when for many of us the swastika is associated with fascism? Let's figure it out what it is all about.